Hello and welcome to Real Hi-Fi Help. So this is answering your questions. So I got a hold of Peter Qvortrup from AudioNote, and this is basically just a video where I had some questions, some personal questions, and some questions from you guys, the subscribers, that you were constantly asking me some pretty tough questions, and I had to pass them on to Peter Qvortrup, and he did a very thorough job of answering those questions. So let's just get to it. I'm not going to read all this up, but just remind you guys that I have about 400 videos. I've put a couple of thousand hours into that content, and if you have a question, I think it's a good idea just to go through all of those videos, not skip through them all, but the entire content where you listen to me, because it's not always what you see on the screen, it's also what I'm saying in the video, so you will miss out on a lot of stuff if you don't see it from start to end. So I just want to remind you guys about that. And let's do this. This is me, Larry, in black text, and Peter Qvortrup in red text. And I'm not gonna read these things up. You guys can just make the screen bigger, up the resolution to 720p on YouTube, and then just see what I asked Peter about. And I have to say, I'm pretty surprised that he took so much time to answer all my questions to this degree of detail, because I've just contacted a lot of other companies previously, audio companies, and they haven't been nearly as honest. And it was very much about making things look good, and it wasn't this thorough. So I just want to say to Peter that I appreciate that, and that I know from being in having been in customer service for many years, that when you're a nerdy guy like me and you ask a lot of questions, it's not always that the person that's writing back to you then answers all of those questions. I know that, because that's just what I've been doing for many years. So that's very nice. Also nice not having to deal with this fake American acting sort of personality, where you're being given a rotten service, and you're indirectly being given the finger while they're smiling. I've been in the service sector for many years, and it's a thing that we I think especially do in Denmark and parts of America, where this pretend nice, and did I answer all your questions, and do you want to take a survey, and that kind of annoying personality, which I just it's kind of irritating. And it especially happens when you get a company that's very big, it's expanding, and you see the products through the years thin out, and they're just more and more products, just hundreds of products. You especially see it in those circles. So it's nice that there's just some kind of a humanness to Peter that he hasn't sold out. So here we go. I remember this one here that was in particular very interesting, because I always went by the numbers, and I thought that CD4 was the same as what's it called? CDC4 was the same as CD 4.1, I was wrong, because I just went by the numbers, but apparently there's a big difference there. So that's nice to know. Yeah, that really clears up a lot of stuff. And I was also surprised to know this about the Cobra amp that I haven't tried, that it's a level 1 amp, because I heard from a couple of people that it was a good amp, and I'm just surprised that it's then only a level 1 amplifier. So yeah, something to look forward to in the future when I get a chance to listen to that. And also some interesting considerations here regarding connecting several devices to the same unit, that it actually does degrade the sound, which I find fascinating. I didn't realize this. I suspected it, but it's nice to know that they have some experience with that. So yeah, some nerdy information here, beginning from Peter. I think you can tell by the answers here, especially when you get down to the Condor gear, that he's lived some years, experienced some things here. It's getting a bit nerdy with these answers that he's given me, and I also thought it was a bit interesting, this statement here. One customer said when he heard the difference between the Audionote UK and the Kondo Ongaku version, that the Kondo Ongaku sounded a bit lazy. That's also kind of what I heard. You know, I would say more lazy, spicy. Yeah. So that was interesting. That was interesting, and I think that I think there are those types of audiophiles that are a bit allergic to this fantastically good Audionote Ongaku sound, because they're used to this old daddy caramelized, you know, sitting on the sound and boom, 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 boom type of noise, I would call it. So I kind of get it. You know, it's fascinating to hear that aspect. Yeah, very interesting answers from Peter. I'll just quickly scroll through it. You guys can just pause it, and that's basically just it. So yeah, we have quite a bit of a waiting list at Audionote, and I can definitely feel that. You know, it takes a while to get some gear. That's also one of the reasons why I'm making this video, because so I don't have to wait those, you know, endless amounts of months, 2, 4, 6 months, or whatever the time is currently. So yeah, I hope this helps. Audionote unburdens them a bit, so they don't have to keep on answering the same questions. Also, that so I don't have to use so many hours dealing with all kinds of people who are, you know, just they're sweet people, but it just, you know, I just can't dedicate such a big portion of my time for a channel that's you know, charity channel. I can't write to all people, so I hope this helps you guys to get the information that you need. This is specifically about Audionote, But if there's other questions that you guys have, look at the comments of all the videos. Look at every single video, every single minute of it. Read the text. And I hope that answers all your questions. And just want to say thank you to Peter Qvortrup for his time. It took a while for him to write this mail, I can imagine. So thank you, Peter, for your help. Have a nice day. Bye.